Hello there guys, and welcome to another vlog. This is the third in a series of 5 vlogs, and in this vlog I'm going to be looking at a location that I've driven past loads of times before. I've only stopped and photographed it on one occasion, so I've went back, and as you'll see from the vlog, things often don't work out as you planned. So as a landscape photographer, you've got to be somewhat adaptable, I would say, and sometimes the weather just doesn't work for you. Well, more often than not, the weather doesn't work for you. In this vlog, what you'll see is I like to have moody skies and things like that for my shots, as I do mention in the vlog. And I think on this particular day, when I went to shoot this location, the sky was just a little bit too blue for me. But some people like that, some people don't. That's just the way it is. But for my style of photography, I prefer a little bit mood and drama in the sky. So you'll see that in this video. The location is called Lady Hill, and the trees on the hill are called the Dancing Ladies. I'll put that up on the screen for you now to show you where it is in terms of on the map. As I mentioned, I have photographed it on one occasion before, and I think actually the previous, or the first occasion, I think works the best. But you can decide, and you can tell me in the comments whether you like picture number 1, picture number 2, or picture number 3. So please do comment. I'll be interested to see what you have to say. If you're new to the channel, welcome along, and please do subscribe and like the videos. That'll be really helpful to me. And if you're tuning in again, thanks for coming back and thanks for the support. So without further ado, let's get on with it.
Brilliant, a flaming electric fence trapping us in. What is that all about? So I'm at this location, there's some trees I'm trying to photograph that are just over this hill, but unfortunately they're not breaking the horizon enough for me, and it doesn't really work as a composition, so it's really frustrating, quite annoying, but you've just got to go sometimes with what you've got. Now, I think I'll probably be ending up wasting a shot if I do take a photograph of it, because it just doesn't make much sense to me. So I'm going to sack it, I think, get in the car, drive back along the road which runs along the top here, and try just from a different location. I'm sure I'll get the shot I want, but it's just a case of trial and error, really. I've never been to this location before, so I tried it, but it just isn't coming together as a composition at all. So yeah, I kind of make a picture with that, unfortunately. So it's back in the car and drive along to the other side. Catch you in a bit. Well, I made it down to this location where the tree's just over my shoulder there. This is a much better composition. I do apologise, it's very windy. We've got some blue skies, not really my thing. Those of you who follow my vlog will know that I prefer more moody shots than blue and full-on colours. I prefer moodier shots. But we'll see what we'll get. The sun is starting to go down. I suspect it's probably going to be another hour before it's below the hills over there. But yeah, I think I'm going to get a nice shot, but not the perfect shot and the type of shot that I'm after. So I'm going to keep trying different angles, probably not too much difference from where I'm stood now. Usually when I go to any landscape location, I've usually decided on the shot I want, and 99% of the time I usually get my shot within the first few frames. I'm not a photographer that shoots tons of shots. That is not how I work. I'll probably shoot maybe 20 to 30 shot, that is it. Probably because I'm old school and used to camera film, I think. But I tend to get my shots set up, get them composed correctly, make sure everything's right, and then take the shot. Really, I don't want to be wasting shots and just taking up memory on my computer over loads and loads of frames. I tend to shoot, like I say, around about 30 to 50 shots in any one location. When I went to the Dolomites, I was there for a good 5 days, and I only shot probably around 500 to 600 shots. Not that many really. So I do tend to take my time, get everything right in camera before I start shooting off the shots. So I'll show you the composition in a moment. I'll put it on the screen for you. Take a look at it. I am shooting trees out here in the Yorkshire Dales, and when I think about it, over the years I have shot loads and loads of different types of trees, and they do make nice shots, but the conditions have to be right for them to make an awesome shot, I think. I do use trees quite a lot in my shots. I like them by waterfalls. It just gives a nice balance to the photograph. Again, I'll put some of those shots up for you so you can see what I'm talking about, but I do really think that trees lend something to a picture and give a bit balance to photographs. So I do use trees and keep them in the frame actually quite often. Here's a prime example of a lone tree up on Malham, the limestone pavement there. Simple shot but quite effective. In this shot here we've got buttermere, the lone tree of buttermere, another famous tree that has been shot no doubt thousands and thousands of times, but here's my take on it. And here's one of the Seven Sisters in Hornley Spring. I love the fact that there's a woman walking towards the trees there, nice leading line, and then almost a triangle shape to draw your eye in. In this shot taken of Rydal Water in the Lake District, you do have to be careful with your composition with trees. I think this is becoming a little bit busy. It still works, but only just, and the reflection does help this shot. However, in this shot of Ingleborough, this hawthorn tree in the foreground has got a bit of separation, helped by the mist and cloud above Ingleborough in the background. In this shot of Loch Tulla, you can see that if it's not cropped correctly, the balance is kind of interrupted. So I did crop this intentionally just to give the shot a little bit more balance. And I think if you look at the shot, I think the balance is best in the cropped image. To finish off this series of shots, here's a shot of my wife in the woods. Quite a dramatic shot, and I really like this shot. Quite eye-catching. Well, I suppose I best crack on and get some pictures. Let's do it. So I'm going to finish off with just getting some general shots in the local area. I'm actually in Wensleydale, so I think I'll shoot some shots around here and see what I get. like I say, the sun is quite harsh at the moment, but yeah, I don't know. I'll see if we can get any nice shots.